Hi guys, welcome. Okay, so I'm here for the first live stream of the day. She's taking a nap. I don't know when I'm going to come on next because it's got to depend on her nap schedule. um, just because she's been a terror. Although last night she fell asleep in the swing and she was okay. But she could be a real terror these days. Anyhow, so I will take your questions in the order that they are asked. Super chats, PayPal donations, we'll skip the line. Bonita, general. Things are moving along slow and steady for you, but you're heading towards success and your life is starting to come into balance. You're going to be earning a lot of respect by the people that you work closely with or go to school with or whatever it is that you do all day. You have balance coming to your life. If you're not with anyone right now, you have a couple of people around you. You have a Sagittarius, you have a Taurus, and you have an Aquarius. Stojans, general. Look out for an argument or a quarrel with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Looks like you have some good karma coming in around you. Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. You could have a new job, a job bonus, or a job opportunity, business opportunity around you that brings in a steady flow of income. You've got some strength coming in around you and you're well prepared for the future. It also looks like life changes for the better quickly and you have some choices coming in. Lydia, Al texted hello, but then I told him he's a busy guy and he didn't reply. And that made him a little bit nervous, but you're going to hear from him. He'll respond back. You've got success around the situation. Things change for the better quickly, and he's prepared to take the lead. You also have some good times ahead coming up. Strength is around you. Choices are around you, and the Four of Wands is the happy home. So this could be anything from upgrading a relationship to spending time at your home, entertaining company at home, whatever it is, it's positive. So you should be hearing from him again. And I wouldn't be surprised if you spent time with him or you did something out of the ordinary with him coming up in the near future. So just hang in there. It's coming. He'll reply. T-Vet, general love. There is somebody in your world right now that you just haven't noticed, or they haven't stepped forward yet, that has either a crush or they're interested in you. They may let you know out of the blue. It might happen and it may be a new love interest. Love cup is full. Feeling like you can finally exhale. You may be deciding to walk away from things that no longer serve you. You've got the Judgment card here, which is being at the right place at the right time, and you have several people around you. You've got a Leo, you have a Libra, you're no longer holding yourself back. You also have a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. And you could be getting a new beginning when it comes to love coming up in the next couple of weeks. Tito, love with the cat. Gotta find it on here. Love with the cat. You could get a new beginning. It might be slow though. You may have to go through a period of time where things are not moving. If you haven't seen or spoken to him, you will hear from him out of the blue. You have the Magician, so you can manifest anything you want. Things are going to fall into place without too much. You don't have to put in too much effort. Cause for celebration, and you have good karma around the situation. But it may be slow for a little while. If that's the case, just let it be. It'll work itself out. Sister, he posted all these pictures for her birthday yesterday, saying he can't wait for the future with her and that she's such a loving partner. Why? Well, that's a show. People do that. That's a show. They want people to see that. Um, Anytime that, like to me, real life, that's not real life. Like real life isn't like that. I think about people that have normal, like real relationships. Like my brother and sister-in-law come to mind. Of course, I don't know what goes on behind closed doors, but I know that their relationship is very real. As far as like, what you see is what you get. Like, you will more likely go on Facebook and see my sister-in-law take a picture of the garbage overflowing, calling my brother an asshole, rather than her telling the world how fucking wonderful he is, because that's just not real. So this is, I want everyone to see it. I want everyone to think how lovely I am. I want everyone to think that my life is perfect. So I'm putting it up there. And you know what gives me validation, that makes me a real human being, is when people give me a thumbs up. That makes me complete. So that's how pathetic it is. I hate to say it, but it is. Anybody that's living a real relationship is not, their first thought is not, oh, it's my boyfriend's birthday. Well, let me tell Facebook how wonderful he is. I hope that everybody in my kindergarten class reads this and gives me a thumbs up, because that validates the bullshit that I'm living. Like, it's just not true. That's why it's done. That's why I always tell people to stay off of the internet, stay off of social media. Don't look at this shit, because it's done for a purpose. It really is. I mean, I have never even once posted anything about my personal life on Facebook, because it's nobody's fucking business. It's what goes on in my personal life. Like, why would I want, like, I have one of the fifth grade teachers on Facebook from my elementary school. Do I want him to, you know what I mean? Like, do I need him to give me a thumbs up to validate my relationship? No. But some people do, and that's what it's all about. And I wouldn't look at it, only because it is hurtful, and you can't help, because you're a human being, but to feel bad when you see that. But what lies beneath it is a shit show. Oh, I'm so excited for the future, so let me put it on Facebook. I mean, I just don't get it. Like, spend your birthday together. Why are you on the fucking internet? Like, I don't, but it's very hurtful to people. I totally understand. RZ, when do you see Ali reaching out to me, and will it be positive? Okay, let's see. Sometime this fall, no later than the month of November, will it be positive? It should be positive, yeah. Uh-huh. New me. What was my baby daddy thinking when he saw me today? Love, money, abundance, fertility, and happiness. There you go. Be careful if you don't want any more kids. Beautiful one, general love. You got celebration coming in around love. You also have a soulmate connection coming in if you're not with anyone right now. Things can change for the better for you quickly when you leave things that don't work and head off to greener pastures. An earth sign comes in. Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Jordan A., why did they ignore my messages for help? Why did they ignore my messages, and did I cause what happened? All right. So we always kind of cause what happens because we're in the situation. So, it's like, you're always partially at fault because you're choosing to be in this situation. Why did they ignore my messages for help? Okay, let's see. They may be feeling undecided, or they may feel like they've either helped enough in the past, or you don't listen to them, or you haven't taken their advice, and they kind of feel like, I can't do anything else for you. Like, they feel, I don't know who this person is or who they are, but it looks like, how many times are we going to go through this? Like, that's kind of a thing. Like, how many times do you want me to help? You're reaping what you sow. Like, yeah, so their attitude may kind of be like, it's your fault because you're still doing this. And what's going on in my current love life? Okay, let's see. Okay, it looks like recently you've been hurt by something or someone, and there's still arguments around the situation. The situation is stuck in the mud, and you may be doing a lot of thinking about things. It also looks like you're going to have choices. Three of Pentacles is feels like you may be feeling like the relationship is stable and grounded and deep rooted, but there's like, that may be what you want out of the situation, but what's coming up is that it's not stable. It's upside down, and there's like, you're not having good luck and things are not flowing your way. It also looks like you could have a new love interest show up when you walk away from something that no longer serves you, that could bring in good karma, possibly a Libra. But there is a tower moment here for sure with your current situation. I don't know what's going on, but what I can say is that it seems like these people feel like, I can't do any more for you because you're not helping yourself, kind of a thing. That's why they ignored it. Current love life looks like you got a tower moment coming that you may not want to see, or you may not believe it. And did I cause what happened? It's kind of like if you're playing with fire, you're going to get burned, kind of a thing. So you're equally, you didn't cause it, but because you're still there, you're still partially responsible for it. It takes two to tango. Marth. Which school will make me the most happy to be? Okay, let's see. Should we go to Birkendoom? Let's see. Birkendoom. Okay, you got 70% for Birkendoom. Let's see. The other one is Careless. Should we go to Careless? Careless comes up a little bit higher. I would go with that one. T, general for me in the Sagittarius. All right, well, here's the Sagittarius. It looks like you may be feeling like things are unbalanced or like you haven't had much success. You guys do have a nice spiritual connection, and there is cause for celebration coming in, but this guy could have competition with an Aquarius. That may be a soulmate as well. It does look like you might be undecided at some point about how you feel about this Sagittarius. If he's someone from your past, he's returning, and he's coming back with a love offer. He's going to want things to move forward quickly. Things could change for the better with the Sagittarius. It could be because he feels competition around you. Sometimes that makes people stand up. They take notice. Anthony, what will be a major breakthrough between she and me and when? Okay. There should be a breakthrough sometime before the end of the fall. All right, let's see. Major breakthrough. Well, I think that she unblocks you and you have some air communication. You might get a message from her, or it may start off slow and steady. Knight of Swords. You could get a message from her out of the blue. That could be a huge breakthrough that shifts the whole energy of the situation. Phantom. How is A doing? She's a Capricorn. She's a little bit of a mess right now. Something got exposed that screwed her up. So the cat got let out of the bag, and it caused a tower moment around her. She's getting a new beginning, but she's like, she's struggling with changing. She struggles with doing the right thing, but there is a new beginning coming. Oh, she's got secrets? Well, they're not secrets anymore. Cat's out of the bag with the Fool in reverse. Krista, how is Jay feeling today? Undecided. But with you, he's someone from your past. He comes back with a love offer. Things can move forward quickly. And he may be treating you with a little bit more respect in the upcoming weeks. Goddess, when will I get a new car and something I want? You should get a new car sometime this winter, or as soon as 7 weeks, or sometime this winter. And when will you get something that you want? That may be anytime now, right through to November. So you should have it by November. Sister, but I'm wondering if it was spiteful to me since I fought all last week with him. Oh, that's possible. But it's still for attention. It's still done for attention. Yeah, it is also a little bit of spite. He does, I hate to say this because it sounds really cruel, but he likes to hurt you. He likes to do things that are, yeah, because he knows that he can. You know, it's like he's somebody that feels like he's out of control in his own life, but this is something that he can control. He can hurt you. I mean, it's disgusting to treat someone like that, but that's what he does. But there is also a level of, he likes attention. He wants people to acknowledge him. So it was done for a number of reasons, but basically, listen, social media is all about, it's making people totally narcissistic because it's like, look at me, look at me, look at me. And then it's how many people like my picture and what did they think of my picture? And what does somebody think of the picture? You know what I mean? Like, it's a picture. People, it depends what the picture is, you know. It's like, I've seen pictures where I'm like, man, I know this bitch, and that's heavily photoshopped. But it's like, why would you do that? Like, why are you photoshopping a picture and putting it up on the internet? Because you want attention. You want attention. That's why people do it, and that's why he did it, and he's getting attention, and he's been successful. I mean, and if it upsets you, if it upsets you, it makes him feel good because he knows that you care, and that's what he wants. He wants people. He wants you to care about him. He wants people to care about him. Otherwise, you wouldn't do this. In a million years, I would never dream to do something like that. I just wouldn't. Anyway, but I can understand it being very hurtful. Trust me. That's why I always say, don't look at social media. Don't do that kind of shit. And in the past, I never did. When I found out, when I saw the picture that I saw of my ex, he didn't even have social media because, let me tell you, the finest cheaters will not have a social media because you can't control what other people do. So somehow he must, I mean, I know a lot of people that won't have Facebook. It's because they can't control what other people are going to put up and they don't want to have to monitor it. But it was something that was in my feed, you know, because he was at a dog shelter that I follow. Can you imagine that? I literally was on at the right moment to see that. If I didn't see that picture, I never would have known. Crazy. That's crazy. That's the judgment card, being at the right place at the right time, for better or for worse. MA, general for the rest of the week. Intuition is heightened. Listen to it. It also looks like you're walking away from something that doesn't work for you. You may have an argument with somebody. You might feel like you need space from the situation. It also looks like you may have some choices this week. Could be something around business or a new job opportunity or adding hours. Whatever it is, it would be positive. If you decide to take it, it would be positive. You also may be suffering from a little bit of mild anxiety. It's not the end of the world because it changes quickly for the better. 8 of Wands is like things change for the better fast. Breezy, Rich's current feelings towards me, no communication. He thinks that you're strong, kind, loving, very stable, well-balanced, successful, happy. Love, money, abundance, fertility. You know what the Empress means. Um, it's okay if there's no communication. That can change. That can change with the Knight of Swords. Yeah. Tara, where am I in my healing journey? Well, I can't really tell you where you are in your healing journey. That's for you to decide. I think that we're constantly healing and we're constantly growing. See what's coming up around you. You might have to make a decision to walk away from something that's not serving you, and that may help. So it's like feeling undecided, feeling like you don't have a lot of choices around you, and dealing with an old wound that may be resurfacing. You also may be a little bit stuck, or like things are not changing fast enough, but you're coming into a time where you're going to have better luck and things can move forward quickly. I mean, I feel like with healing, it's like we're constantly getting healed. And if you don't learn the lesson, I feel like it happens worse the next time. Like things get worse, not better, if you don't learn the lesson. So, you know, it's one day at a time. And if old wounds resurface, that's okay. You know, it's okay. You just keep doing the work. The affirmations, which I think it's always sounds so corny, but they work, they help. MA, what's next for me in love? Well, you could have some choices around you. You may be a little bit undecided about which road to take, but you have a new love interest coming in. You have choices. There's an earth sign coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You also have a Cancer coming in. You might feel undecided. You know what? Explore your options. You're coming into a time, though, that's more balanced, which is good, with more opportunities, good karma, and strength. There also could be a Libra and a Leo around you. So you may have some nice choices. MA, general for the month of September. Intuition is heightened in September, so listen to it. If something doesn't feel right, back out of it or don't go through with it or whatever. It looks like you may be hearing from somebody who you haven't heard from in quite some time out of the blue. You'll be at the right place at the right time in the month of September. You could be feeling a little bit more financially stable in September. Strength around you in September, starting a new, this is like a new journey of some type. It could be like starting school. It could be starting a fitness regimen. It could be starting some kind of lessons, whatever it is, it's positive. It's also spontaneity is around you and good karma. You also may have a new job opportunity or a new way to make money come in the month of September. Beautiful one. Don's current feelings about me. Thinks that you're strong, creative, thinks that you're very attractive, grounded, down to earth, hardworking. Thinks that the two of you have a nice connection. Thinks you sometimes can be indecisive, but you're very intuitive and you're very kind. Flower, does the Taurus girl think of me? All right, what does the Taurus girl think of me? She could be a little bit envious of you. There may be a little bit of jealousy here. She thinks that you're a hard worker. She thinks that you're stable. She thinks you're well focused. I think that she wishes she could be a little bit more like that. She thinks that your life moves forward quickly. She thinks that you're always at the right place at the right time and things start to fall into your lap. She feels like she wishes that that could happen for her. There may be a little envy there. Jessica, a general for the rest of 2020. Um, you're perseverant between now and the end of the year. So whatever it is that you're working on, you're working hard. You've made a decision to go for it, and you're heading towards all 10 cups being full by year's end. Also going through a personal transformation that makes you feel like you've made it to the top of the mountain. Laying down the law, setting up boundaries, walking away from things that no longer serve you, bring in success and strength. I think you're going through a huge change um, between now and the end of the year. A personal change of growth, coming into your own power, figuring out where you want to be and going for it. It looks like it's good. It's definitely healthy between now and the end of the year. Cutting out things that aren't working for you. Marth, will the guy you described be at the school? Okay, let's see. Yeah, two aces and the eight of pentacles. Yep. Um, it's where you're working hard. That's where you meet this guy. Krista, when will Jay reach out? Could be within the next 4 days. If it doesn't happen in 4 days, it's coming soon. The clubs is before the end of the summer. 4 could be 4 days or 4 weeks, but it's relatively soon. Jordan, was detailing the truth with what she told me? Okay, let's ask that as a yes and no question. Yes, she was telling the truth. How does CH feel about me? Okay. Thinks you're intuitive. Thinks that you sometimes you can be very sharp with your words. Thinks that you could be a little bit out of balance, that you're very intelligent, that you're happy, attractive. But there's a betrayal here. This person may have recently betrayed you. What will he do about the situation? Well, it looks like right now he's not doing all that much. He's got the devil around him. He's got the tower card around him, and the happy home is upside down. So I wouldn't expect all that much from him right now. Was C telling the truth? Okay, let's see. I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Maybe he was telling part of the truth, or maybe there was a piece of truth in there, but no, I don't think so. Fanny, what are the reasons Roberto is not reaching out? Okay. Feels unstable, feels stuck, feels like he's having, going through something, feeling stuck, feeling unstable, feeling upside down. He's stuck in like a rut. Jordan A, is there a lesson to be learned from this relationship? Yeah, there are always lessons. It always comes back to us, right? So you always have to like look back at the situation and what is it that's going on? Like, what are you putting up with in this situation that you shouldn't be putting up with? Or that, you know, like, let's just say, for example, a common problem is that somebody may be cheating. Are you dealing with it? Are you turning a blind eye to it? Are you staying with this person just because you don't want to be alone? Like, there's something, if you were to break down the situation, there is something that this relationship heals inside you. And that's what the lesson is. The lesson is that something else can't heal you. If that wasn't the case, you wouldn't be holding on to something that is not working. Because you just wouldn't. But I don't know what the situation is, so it's hard for me to tell you. I don't know what he's done or where things have gone. But I think a huge lesson for most people that they just don't get is if things aren't working, it's time to let the situation go. There are so many times I'll hear people Well, we're going to work on it. We're going to work on it. We're going to work on it. Nobody works on it. And then the same thing happens again. And it happens and it gets worse and it gets worse and it gets worse. Like I remember years ago, like when I was working for this company, and one of the girls, she was having a lot of trouble with her boyfriend, and she kept saying, "Well, we're going to work on it. I just can't let it go. I love him." What it just prolonged the disaster. That's what happened. It prolonged it. So they worked on it, and a couple of months went by. It happened again, and then eventually it ended. But that's most common with most people, is that they just can't let it go, and it just continues and continues. Ma, what can I expect from the Libra? Things are looking stagnant right now. So you got success in reverse, and it looks like he's pulled away, walking away, and then there's no success. And here's the Libra, so we know that we're talking about him. I would give this relationship a little bit of space because it doesn't look like it's going anywhere right now. I don't know where you are in the situation, but Knight of Cups and the Knight of Cups in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles is like a loss of interest and a slowdown. So you just may need to give it a little bit of space. MA, you want to know about the weekend? What's going to happen this weekend? All right, how does the weekend look for MA? There's a little anxiety around the situations this weekend, and there may be an argument with somebody with the Five of Swords. If you're hoping, or you had a wish and you're hoping that something is going to happen this weekend, it doesn't look like the wish comes true because the Nine of Cups is in reverse. But this weekend, I mean, things do move forward quickly with a Cancer if there's a Cancer around you. Or things could, you may be spending time with friends, maybe a Cancer, and you have fire signs here, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Doesn't look like this is the best weekend. Nothing out of the ordinary or great is happening, but there is an opportunity possibly for a new job or money coming in this weekend. And there may be decisions. You might have to, you may be feeling undecided about something and unprepared for something. This weekend looks like it's just average. Beautiful one. How will it go when me and him hang out? It looks like it goes, and you may be nervous, which is fine, but it looks like it goes really well. It looks like you guys have a nice connection. It seems balanced. It seems like a pleasant day. Jordan A., why did the relationship go the way it did? Relationships go out of balance when one person is putting in too much effort and the other person doesn't put in enough. Somebody's holding themselves back. Somebody's moving away, and the other person's trying to hold on to it. Sends things out of balance. The relationship breaks because it's weak. And one person feels like they put in a whole lot of hard work and they didn't see much of a payoff. And there's a lot of arguing and bad karma around it. And somebody's leaving. Somebody wants to walk away, or somebody already has walked away. So sometimes, I mean, this is just what happens. I mean, we're brought together to learn lessons, and sometimes they're painful lessons. And sometimes, it's just run its course, and that's what it is. I say this to everyone, relationships, when they go out of balance, that's when things really start to take a turn for the worse. So if you notice yourself in situations, like, think about it like this. If we were talking about just a friend, a cousin, a sibling, next door neighbor, we wouldn't be having conversations like this, right? If the next door neighbor did whatever it was in this situation, you would no longer be friends with them. Like, it would end things. But for some reason, in love relationships, we hang on longer. It's the same thing. Like, if you're putting in a lot of effort, like, for example, I have a friend who isn't really good with texting back. I don't get offended if he doesn't answer me because I know that that's how he is. If I was in love with him, I probably would. I probably would be like, well, why doesn't he answer me back? And how long is it going to take? And what is he thinking? But there's like, because he's my friend, I don't think twice about it. But if I find myself texting him like 3 or 4 times over a course of a week and a half, and not getting a response, I don't reach out anymore. I leave it alone. And then when he decides to answer me, he does. And in the meantime, I don't stress about it. I don't think about it. I just know that he'll answer me when he does. So the energy around that situation is much different than when we're dealing with somebody who we're in love with, which we're not really in love with them. They're just healing some kind of an old wound, because you're not in love with somebody who mistreats you. You're just not. Nobody, says, well, I hope that I go out and find somebody who doesn't answer my text messages. I hope I go out and find someone that leaves me hanging for 2 weeks. Nobody wants that. But for some reason, we get stuck in this ego place where we're like, no, this is, I'm not letting go of this. This is mine. I'm in love with him. I should be with him. He's mine. This, that, and the next thing. And it just prolongs it. And if you don't learn the lesson, it keeps getting worse. I mean, I've learned this. I mean, I've been through this. But it's the out of balance. That's what always causes relationships to deteriorate. It's when things go out of balance because somebody's got a lot of power and somebody doesn't. And this person here will never, ever, ever respect or treat the person down here right, ever. It just won't happen because that's just the way we are as humans. It's like the forbidden fruit. We all want what we can't have. So the higher of a pedestal you put that person on, the further away the two of you are going to go. Like, that's just the way it is. And it sucks, but that's the way it goes. Mariah, is why secretly in love with me? I wouldn't say he's in love with you, but he definitely has feelings for you, yeah. Flower, how would the Taurus girl feel if I offered a healing? She may feel burdened. She may also feel like a minor wound. She could also feel a little bit exposed and out of balance, but it may help. It could help. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Remember, it's that's what's going on inside her. You know what I mean? Shoot them up. What is my person's intentions or feelings? Intentions or feelings? You may be hearing from them soon. You got the Knight of Swords here. You could be hearing from them soon. They do come up with a little bit of anxiety, but they may be nervous, but they may be reaching out to you. You could be spending time together. They have the Two of Cups, which is possible connection between the two of you moving forward with success. I don't know if they're a Capricorn. You got a Capricorn coming in around you as a love interest. If this person isn't a Capricorn, it doesn't matter. They're still reaching out to you. You just could have a Capricorn coming in as well. They think that you're kind, attractive, down to earth, funny, humble, peaceful. I think you're going to hear from them. Their intentions are to either reach out or run into you somewhere. I don't know if they know where you hang out. They may bump into you somewhere. Jordan, is C trying to use mental health as an excuse? I'm getting a 70% chance yes. So I don't know what exactly they're doing, but kind of, yeah. Mm-hmm. MA, when will the Libra contact me? How is he feeling? sometime this fall, with the spades. He's got sharp energy around him. Right now, I don't know what happened, but he's got sharp energy around him, feeling betrayed, feeling hurt, and feeling argumentative. Also feeling a little bit out of balance. Where is it? The Two of Pentacles in reverse. Jordan, what's holding me here? What is the betrayal? Is there money coming in my life soon? What should I be working on? All of us should always be working on self-esteem and self-worth. When you have enough self-worth, you don't deal with bullshit. You walk away from it. You're like, I deserve better than that. What's holding you there is you don't want to let go of it. That's what it is. You don't want to let go of it. That's why you're still there. When you're ready to let go, you leave. Um, what is the betrayal? Okay. All right. I don't know what's gone on in your situation, but it's coming up that there is betrayal. I don't know. I don't know what he's saying to you right now, but it looks like he doesn't want this relationship to move forward. Chariot's in reverse. He's got sharp energy around him, and he may be looking to start a new journey with the Fool here. Um, is there money coming into my life soon? Yeah, there could be job potential where you get paid very well coming in. Is he walking away? I don't know what he's telling you, but what the cards are showing is that he's putting no effort into this relationship. He feels burdened by it, and there's betrayal. He's unprepared to fix things or to move forward. I don't know what he's saying to you or what has happened, but the way the cards are reading, it's not looking positive. It's not looking positive. MA, general for the rest of the year. Maybe undecided. You also may be suffering from either a breakup or letting go of something that's not working for you and walking away from something that isn't working. When you do, you have celebration that comes in before the end of the year. It releases anxiety, it puts arguments in the past. And you could get a new love interest may come in. There's also money flowing to you before the end of the year. So you could be either getting a new job, getting a bonus, getting a raise, and life changes for the better for the between now and the rest of the year. It changes quickly too. Eight of Wands happens fast. AS is there's still stalking energy around me. I don't think so, no. AS, is my malachite stone fake? Oh, that's interesting. If it feels very light, it's probably fake. The cards indicate it's fake. Chloe, is my future man someone I know or knew? Okay. Is the future man new? Somebody new. Could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Amen. Does he think that I rejected M? No, it's coming up too low. I don't know if they have any idea what happened. Nina, I haven't felt the Sagittarius for a while, but now I feel him again strongly, and I wonder why. Mm, he may be thinking about you. You hear Sagittarius, but it looks like the timing is poor. I don't know that you're going to hear from him. He may be thinking about you though, and that could be why you're picking up his energy. Um, the timing around the situation isn't right. So I'm not going to say you're going to hear from him because I'm not certain that you will. But he could be thinking about you, and that's why you're picking that up. Nina, why are my parents so afraid of my brother? I don't know if they're so much afraid of him. They come up as feeling undecided, like almost like he feels like a loose cannon. They don't know what he'll do, so they try not to upset him. I don't know if he's got a hot temper. Tower card here. They're afraid that he'll cause a disaster, and that it kind of makes them feel stuck. Does he have a hot temper? I think that they're afraid that he could like lose his shit. Maria, general for me and my XS. Well, there's cause for celebration here, which means at some point the two of you may reconnect. Somebody may want, one of the two of you may be like after it and may be like persistent about it. And there's good fortune around that situation, which means good luck comes in around it if you do reconnect. However, it doesn't seem like it lasts very long. It looks like in a short time, one person's feeling hurt again, there's another argument, or it's the same old argument again, and then somebody decides to walk away. So there is possibility that you reconnect. I just don't know that it's going to be long term. Sue, will my exam score get me acceptance to Mayo? Yes, I didn't even turn over that many cards, and you got 3 aces. TD, love reading. You are no longer holding yourself back. You have a lot of opportunity coming up. So you have an air sign coming in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, but then you also have another Libra coming in. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility comes in. The happy home comes in. Happy home can be anything from upgrading a relationship to moving into a new relationship to changing homes, whatever it is, it's positive. And you're prepared. You have a Pisces here too that comes in that makes you feel like you can finally exhale. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. You also have a Sagittarius that you may meet through divine timing. A lot of opportunity coming in. I'm looking for Araceli. There we go. Did A say he was falling in love so that my sister can hear about it and tell me? All right, let's ask that first. Yes, 3 aces. Was he serious? I'm only getting a 33% chance he was serious. MA, how does the Libra feel about me? Is it over for good? Um, I can't say that it's over for good, but there's definitely going to be a break here. He feels unprepared. Two of swords is in, two of wands is in reverse. He feels not, he's not putting in, like, he's not giving you respect that you deserve. Things are very slow and very stuck. Love cup is in reverse. He at the very best needs a lot of time because he's just not feeling it right now. He needs like a break from the situation. I don't know when the last time was that you spoke to him, but it's like feeling like he's lost interest, feeling like the love cup has run out. And now all those feelings, when all of that stuff starts to come up in somebody, it usually has to do with the relationship has gone out of balance. One person's doing more work than the other. One person is got the other person on a pedestal. And then that becomes very unattractive. And that's why those feelings start to come up. So I don't know where you are in this situation or how it ended or what went on, but that's what it's showing, like a loss of interest. AS, why does Ayana think of me and will we reconnect? Okay, what does Ayana think of me? Will we reconnect? You will reconnect, yeah. What does she think of you? She thinks that you're nice. She's got a lot of respect for you. Thinks that you're well grounded. Thinks that you're generally a happy person. You're very intelligent. That comes up twice. Thinks that you're kind, funny, smart, and courageous. Maria, does my ex regret leaving me for his new girl? Yeah, there's a little bit of regret here. MA, love for the rest of the year. Between now and the end of the year, you may still be dealing with this breakup or heartache because it's showing like dealing with heartache, dealing with the breakup, feeling anxious about it, feeling burdened by the situation. Moving forward, though, you have a couple of people coming in around you. You have an Aquarius, you have a Pisces, you have a Leo coming in. You may be undecided, and you may be reluctant to get involved with somebody else right now, but you do have a couple of options coming in before the end of the year. And they seem like they're good people. Things could change for the better quickly with the Eight of Wands and feeling like you get a lot of respect out of these people. So there's at least 3 new people coming in. Ronnie. When will I start to trust my intuition? I just learned I'm alkaline COVID when we heard it weeks ago. How's he doing? Is he okay? Yeah, I know, the trusting the intuition. Me too. I know sometimes, and it's when it comes to myself that I don't ever trust it. It's for other people I trust it. Well, you know what? Before the summer ends, you should start trusting it a little bit more. But I do the same thing. I know it's so fucking annoying, but when it comes to other people, I trust my intuition more when it comes to other people than when it affects me. Like if it's something for myself, I tend to trust it less. I don't know why, but that's just, even like cards. I won't read cards for myself because I feel like I just can't. I'd rather go to somebody else. Leandra, should I change my home city location soon? Okay, let's see. 70% chance, yes, I think you will. MA, when he contacts me in the fall, what will happen? You may feel burdened by this situation. You may also be feeling undecided. You might feel like, I waited all this time for this, like, you know, kind of like let down by the situation, because it looks like you turn around and walk away. That's what it looks like. All right, Chelly, is A fantasizing about us, and what does he want to tell me? I don't see any fantasizing right now. What does he want to tell me? I think he may want to tell you that sometimes he suffers from a little bit of anxiety. Sometimes he feels like he's got low self-esteem. He may not even be able to say that. And he does suffer a lot from feeling indecisive and not knowing what to do. May, what's going on in the Libra's love life? He's slow and steady wins the race here. He's not really looking, you know, it doesn't look like he's got much of anything going on right now. Slow and steady. Things have not changed for him. He's right where has been. He may be very focused right now on business, school, work, whatever it is he does all day. He does have somebody, he's got two people coming in around him. He's got a Capricorn coming in. He also has another air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. But he doesn't have success around love right now. It looks like he's taking a break. Two of Cups is in reverse. MA, general. You might feel like you don't have any choices and you may be feeling disappointed. There's also a little bit of anxiety around you, but you might feel like you have a long road ahead of you, but perseverance will get you over the hump. You have a water sign around you, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, that there may be celebration around. It could just be a friend, but you may be doing something fun with this person and it feels good. Eight of Pentacles is working hard on something. So it could be going back to school, an apprenticeship. It could be working hard at your current job. It also could be like working really hard, like putting a garden in your house. But whatever it is, it would be taking up a lot of your energy and a lot of your time. And it would be positive. Like it would be a good way to direct your energy right now. Maria, what's going on in S's love life? It's okay. It looks like he's got some decisions that he has to make. He may be feeling a little undecided. Basically, it's peaceful, calm. It looks like he's got some good luck around the situation. Things look pretty stable. It's okay. It's average. It's not showing anything too great. Sun is in reverse. So he's not thrilled right now, but there is opportunity for happiness to come in, but it's going to take some work. Krista, what is J and D's relationship like right now? Is it ending soon? I mean, I think that things have been ending. It looks like right now there's disappointment around the situation. It feels unstable. Feels like there's trust issues. Somebody's holding themselves back. Somebody else feels like they put in a whole lot of hard work and didn't see a payoff. I think that relationship's been on its way out for quite some time. Nicole, what will be the negative traits of my future partner? Maybe I'm checking PayPal. That wasn't a donation question. The blue hearts are only for PayPal. The other questions I'll answer in the order that they're received after I get through the donation ones. How did the Libra feel about our date Sunday? Okay, so comes up as feeling like there was injustice or there was like poor karma around it, unprepared. I don't know if there was a breakup that happened recently. Lovers is in reverse, which would indicate a breakup. Feels like things aren't that strong. And then you got the Libra card. So that would be the Libra that we're talking about. However, you have the Three of Pentacles here, which is ironic because if it looks like there was recently a breakup or something that wasn't going right, Three of Pentacles indicates that the relationship is grounded and stable. So they may be having dual feelings. Three of Pentacles is feeling stable. Anthony, is there any person that suggests her to cut communication with me or tell bad things about me? There could be a Capricorn around her that has. There could be a Capricorn. Araceli, how does Jay feel about us? He feels like things are moving forward. Feels like things have changed recently for the better. He's listening to his intuition, and he feels like, or her, whoever this is, feels like there is something meant to be about this situation. Or that there's more to come. Malapali, does A have another guy aside from E? And if yes, what will happen? Okay, does A have another guy? I don't think so. Not right now. Anthony, does she miss me? She does miss you. Yeah, she does miss you. Vicky, well, my friend's busy schedule, is there still a chance that I get down south at the beginning of October? Okay, let's see. Yeah, you got a 70% chance that you're still going to go. Nicole, what will be the negative traits of my future love? He may have anxiety. He may be a little bit particular about the way he likes things done. A little bit like OCD, which could be a little bit nerve-wracking. It also looks like he may be very persistent. which that's not really bad, but if he could be like a little domineering. Also, he could be a little indecisive at times, which could be annoying. He also may be a little bit argumentative. He could have sharp energy around him at times. He comes off as a very strong character. Mary M. What's coming between me and the Capricorn in the near future? His current energies towards me. Okay, current energy is stuck. He feels very stuck. If you haven't heard from him, you may hear from him out of the blue at some point. But it looks like things are very slow heading towards success. The Two of Cups is like not connecting. Things may be stagnant right now for a little bit. Fatih, will I talk to the Taurus this week? Yeah, I think you will. MA, Libra and I for the rest of the year. Okay, now it's showing that the Three of Pentacles is in reverse. So things may start to feel a little bit uprooted or ungrounded, and you may be feeling a little bit burdened by the situation. It looks like somebody walks away from the situation. I don't know if it's you or if it's the Libra. It also looks like things are kind of in a standstill between now and the end of the year. Things are slow moving at best. But towards the end of the year, there will be an opportunity to start a new journey. It just may be kind of funky between now and then. Like it looks like one person puts in much more effort than the other, and the other person is pulling away. But then that could shift at some point too and go the opposite direction. But we didn't get there yet. TD, Sag in my readings, is he someone new or I know him? Okay. Is the Sagittarius someone new? I think it's somebody new. Coco, what is she feeling and thinking about us at the moment? She's all over the place. So at one point she feels like she's pulling away from the situation, but then she feels happy about the situation. Then she feels like she's stuck or she can't move forward, but then she feels that the situation will work itself out in good timing, divine timing. There's good luck. So she may be kind of, today anyway, feeling a little bit all over the place about this situation. Sonia, I'm not sure how I feel regarding D. I don't know if I'm still in love with him anymore. Could you see what the cards say about my feelings? The card suggests that you still care for him, but I don't think that you're so in love with him. It looks like you're a little disappointed by the situation, and you're feeling like it's weak and a little bit unprepared. MA, advice for a situation with an ex. Okay, let's see. Okay, this situation is, you know, I would just give things time. For what it looks like here, it's like not getting your wish right now. Like, and I've been in this situation before where like you want things to change, you want them to change right fucking now, and it doesn't happen. And it's really frustrating. However, um, the more you pull your energy away from the situation, the quicker things can move forward. The Fool here is in reverse, which is not, it's not a good sign, because that's like letting the cat out of the bag about something and not being able to take it back. It's like something gets exposed for what it is and there's no going back. Um, it looks like somebody's just not putting in enough effort, and that may be the issue. They got a long road ahead of you. I would just do what you can to pull your energy way back. Get busy doing something else. Take your mind off of things, because when your mind is really busy doing something else and it can't like be focused on this situation, that's when we start to see things change. Um, the problem that I have with exes is just that like 90% of the time when they get back together, things are good for a few weeks, things may be even good for a few months, and then before you know it, it's right back into that same old situation that made them break up in the first place. So sometimes it's like, most of the time, like both people have to be on the exact same page to get the channel, the relationship to move forward. Otherwise, it goes out of balance, and once things are out of balance, it's like the person that's doing all the work has got to stop. That's the issue. And it's unfortunate because usually one person wants to be the fixer and they just can't. They have to like let it go, and that's a big problem. So I would say give it a little bit of space. Let's see what happens. Anthony, that Capricorn guy is my junior, I think. Why did he like that? And does he believe, or how does she feel? I don't know that she believes him, but she is holding herself back. She's just trying to keep space with this situation because I think she may be afraid to open the door with you, only because she's seeing that other guy right now. And I don't think she wants the two worlds to collide. We got to see what happens once she's not with this other guy anymore. I mean, she doesn't think badly of you. She thinks that you're happy. She thinks you're hardworking. She actually thinks that there's more to come between the two of you. And she thinks that there's good luck around the situation. So I don't think whatever he says about you is going to impact her that much. Oh, yeah. I don't like that. Try to get out of that energy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to feel his hate. Like, you don't want that negativity around you. Sage yourself or something. It says, general reading, I'm a Sagittarius dating a Cancer. Okay, let's see. Somebody's awake. um, okay, so it looks like what you have going on here is your intuition is strong. That's good. The relationship seems to be pretty strong between you and the Cancer. And you have a wish around the situation, although there may be a decision that you have to make around the situation that makes you anxious. Um, the relationship seems stable. It seems like both people are putting in enough work. Seems like you guys could be starting a new journey, and you have a wish around the situation. A situation looks good. You are going to have choices moving forward, though. It could be, this could be though, around job and career in the near future. Listen to your intuition. Gabby, would it be okay if I moved in September, found a better deal? Okay. Yeah, I think so. I mean, there's transformation coming in around you. If you're comfortable with it and you're comfortable with it financially, I would say go for it. Gabby, how are things looking at my current job? They look okay. I mean, things are looking a little bit more balanced. It does look like you're not thrilled with this place. There's disappointment around it, but I think that like you'll be there for a little while longer. I don't think that they're going to let you go. I don't think you have to worry about that right now. Um, but I do think that this place is a stepping stone to greener pastures. Three of Pentacles is grounded, stable. They may have a lot of respect for you, whether you believe it or not. Things could change there for the better, but I still don't think that you're going to be there forever. All right, I think that I've made it through the super chats, so she's awake. I'm gonna go give her lunch. Let's cut off the super chats, and I will do the moderators, and then I'll be back on next time she takes a nap. In the meantime, while I wait for the moderators, let me do some of the other people I haven't gotten to. Mihak 503 General. You may have some arguments around you this week, and it could be around the home or dealing with close family members. Blows over pretty fast. You have something to celebrate. You're no longer holding yourself back, and life starts to move forward. Also looks like you're about to embark on a personal transformation with the Death card here. You may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study, and you're prepared for it. You may have some ideas for the future. Now, I have love for the rest of August into the first week of September. You have the Magician, so you can cultivate drawing in a new love if you focus on what you want. You have celebration that comes in around love before the middle of September. You're no longer holding yourself back, and you can meet somebody new by being at the right place at the right time. Cinnamon, general for the month of September. You can meet a new love or enter a soulmate relationship, possibly with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You may be undecided about this person, but you have a wish, put it out into the universe. You also may be seeing some money come your way with the Four of Pentacles, a little bit of financial stability, and anxiety starts to lessen. Um, Mel, will moving at the end of the year be a good idea? You got three aces. Yeah, would be. So our general reading from now until November. Okay. You got celebration coming in. Three of Cups. Possibly a new job opportunity that brings balance back into your life and you're worried less about money, or you pay off a bill or a debt or something. It also looks like you're no longer holding yourself back and things change for the better quickly. Sun comes out over your life. You could be taking a trip to water, by water, or around water. It also looks like you have success around a relationship. You got plenty of people here. There's a Virgo here, fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. There's an Aquarius here, Sagittarius. There's a Cancer. There's a Libra. You have a lot of people here, but by the end of November, you may be in a committed relationship. We got to see how that goes. All right. I'm going to take a break. I will be back on. We'll see what time she takes her next nap. Maybe it's 2:15 now. Let's see. Maybe 6. Maybe I can get her to take a little nap at 6. We'll see. Otherwise, I'll be on tonight when she goes to bed. But I think I'll be on before then. I'll see you guys later. And if anybody needs a private, you can always email me. I'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye-bye. Have a great afternoon. Oh, all right. Let me just do that. Hang on. Cancer for the next 7 days. That's okay. That's okay. I'll do it. Next 7 days for Cancer. You may be focused on a new business opportunity or a new business idea that brings in financial stability with grounded, stable business partners, and it brings in a lot of money. Holy shit. And then you may have some choices. There could be an Aries that's involved in this, and it could be somebody from your past. You might be focused on a new business thing. It would be lucrative with the 10 of Pentacles. Definitely. All right. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Thank you. Bye-bye.